Hi! In this video, we will learn how to generate technical and business documentation for data models in Astera DW Builder. First, let's have a quick overview of the difference between the technical and business documentation. The technical documentation is designed for technical users. It covers details for each entity in depth. These details include the child and parent relationships of an entity and the indexes created within an entity. The business documentation only provides information relevant to business users. It includes basic details of an entity like database information, object overview, columns, properties, and so on. Let's see how we can generate technical and business documentation for a project. The documentation generated for a project contains information about all data models present within the project. In our case, the project consists of 2 data models. In the topmost toolbar of the Project Explorer tab, navigate to the Generate Technical Documentation option. If you don't see the Project Explorer tab on your screen, go to View in the main menu and select Project Explorer. Expand the Generate Technical Documentation option by clicking on the downward-facing arrow. You can select the first option to generate technical documentation, or the second option to generate business documentation for your project. In our case, let's generate technical documentation for our project. Now, choose the location where you wish to save the generated document from the Browse folder window. Let's select Desktop location in our case and click OK. A new folder, namely Technical Document or Business Document, will be created in the chosen directory based on the kind of documentation you've generated. Let's navigate to the newly created folder to access the HTML document and its contents. This is what our technical documentation looks like. The expandable node on the left represents each data model in the project. The entities in each model are arranged based on the type and schema they lie under. Every link in the layout, either a model or an entity, is clickable and leads to a detailed overview of the item when clicked. Let's click the Invoices model in our case. On the right-hand side of the window, you can see the details of the Invoices model. It contains the details of the project, database information, data model diagram of the invoices data model, and some details of the entities within the data model. This is how we can generate documentation for a project. Astera DW Builder also allows generating documentation for ADM deployments. To generate documentation for an ADM deployment, go to Server in the main menu and select ADM Deployment. From here, you can select a deployed data model and generate technical or business documentation by selecting the Generate Technical Documentation option and proceeding in the same way as we did for generating documentation for the project. So this is how we can generate technical and business documentation for deployed data models or data models within a project. For more information, please visit our documentation site. Thank you for watching this video.